All right, brother. Monday Night Football. We got the Houston Texans visiting the glorious, miraculous, so much fun, all the emotions. Pittsburgh Steelers. They're 3.5 point underdogs at home. The total is 46. Before I get into it, lay it on me.
Yeah, going back to the well, Chad. Simon says, give me this Steelers team plus 3.5. Home dog.
I want to play a game. Simon says.
Simon says, presented by Hard Rock Bet, Pittsburgh Steelers plus 3.5. I love it. I'm in. I had bet it before we even spoke about it. Also love the total here. I'm sorry, the total is 39.5. I don't know why I said 46. But I think
Hold
I
your
was,
head that though. I wish it was 46.
yeah, right. I don't even mind the total here. Like the under for me is so interesting. People are going to be fooled by what the Texans did last week and their offense, and they're going to see 38 points. They're not going to realize that one of those touchdowns came at the end of the game when the Colts were going pitchy woo woo, and one of the Texans' huge defensive linemen got the ball and ran it back for a touchdown from 10 yards out. They had 6 field goals in that game. So the Texans offense only scored 14 points. We know the Steelers went crazy in that game, but they went crazy because Kyle Hamilton left the game, and the Texans defense is just so freaking good. So this is primed to be one of those 17-14 games. The Steelers are getting DK Metcalf back, but give me your thoughts here. Give me your logic. Is it a rah-rah Tomlin spot? What's the theory?
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm about to spend like 10 minutes here on this team.
Do
I love this line so much. Biggest bet by far this week has been Pittsburgh on the 3.5, and can't get enough of it. Can't, and the books are loving it because everyone's just hammering Houston. Every book I go to, they go, yeah, we'll give you the 3.5 on Steelers. It's the best. It's a good time here on Bermuda. I'm not gonna lie, it's a great time. I knew all these stats were going to be insane with Aaron Rodgers and the fact that he is. I know it's a long time ago, but he at the end of the day is a Super Bowl winning quarterback who is now in the playoffs, and that to me will always be an advantage. Now he's never repeated, right? I mean, those Green Bay teams. I think every time me and you were on the other side, luckily, we just always faded him in the conference championship game, and they just always blew it. But this is not that. This is a wild card weekend with Rodgers as a home dog, and the numbers are pretty insane since 2003. Super Bowl winning quarterbacks in the playoffs. They're an underdog. 64, 25, and 2. So 72% against the spread. After they win a Super Bowl since 2018, these quarterbacks who have won Super Bowls in their career after 2018 in the playoffs as an underdog, 16-5 against the spread. So it's just pedigree. They've been there. They've been in those moments. It's hard to really
wait. Was that first stat for quarterbacks since 2003 only as an underdog, or was that against the spread as Super Bowl winning quarterbacks?
Only as an underdog.
Okay.
Yeah, again, it's the favorite numbers are good too. I believe it might be even better. It's like, or not better, but 61%. But
because look, we got Matthew Stafford as a favorite. We got Jalen Hurts as a favorite.
Yeah, but it's the stat I have is really for about being a dog.
Yeah, no, I got it.
It's also, a team that I can't believe I'm saying this, but I feel like Pittsburgh's defense has gotten better all season. I know you
much
can be
better.
Like, their defense had just total horrible blown coverages, and don't even get me started on Jalen Ramsey, but they always find a way to get the turnover, and they've been better against the run. And I always talk about Tomlin. The Monday night stats with him are crazy. I think a couple of weeks ago I was pounding the table. You have to take Steelers on a Monday night game. Just blindly take their money line against that horrible Miami Dolphins team. And what did they beat them by like 20 points? It's just, as soon as I saw they gave them the Monday night game, I was so happy for Pittsburgh because it's all lining up. Like I'm going to keep going through this game, but I do have some NFL futures I'm going to throw out here at the end. But Tomlin in Pittsburgh at home on a Monday night in his career, or just say even on the road included, he's 23-5 in his career. Tomlin on the road or at home, straight up in his career on Monday night. At home, he's 12-1 straight up. The only loss was during COVID, so there's no fans in the stands. That was the only loss under Tomlin at home. Going back even further, so in 1992, they are 23-1 straight up at home. That only loss, once again, was during COVID. The Pittsburgh Steelers do not lose at home on Monday night. It's the voodoo. We keep talking about it. It doesn't make sense. You just blindly bet it. It's a winners. It's what they do. They win and cover these games. And we've seen Stroud in his career. Stroud has been great at home. We bet him at home. I think he's 2-0 straight up and against the spread in his career, but he's never won on the road in his career in the playoffs or covered for that matter. In his career, they have had 2 games on the road. He has scored 24 points total in those matchups. So combined, in both games, he scored less than 14 points in those games. So we've just seen them offensively struggle even more so this year, right? This has been a weakness to them all year. So I see this being a gross type of game with DK back. That's a huge advantage. Where you just saw Houston, they give up big plays downfield, and you've seen Rodgers get more comfortable pushing the ball downfield. So I love this matchup so much for this team. And should I get into the futures, Chad, or you got more to say on this game?
Dude, you're on a roll. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy.
Yeah, it's – oh, I did forget one stat. The Texans were on a 9-game win streak. You would think that would be good. Historically, that's actually terrible for the playoffs. So teams on a nine-game straight-up win streak entering the playoffs, 6-19 against the spread since 2022 in the wild card round, failing to cover by 4 points per game. When those teams are favorites in this matchup, 5-14 against the spread. So I know that's bizarre, but it just shows how the public overrates them, right? They kind of bet the number up too much. And historically, it's always a point or two up way higher than it should be. I actually had this game at 2. So I think this is a 1.5 off, and you're getting really good value here. But let's get to the futures.
One question. Do you think it'll get to 4? Because there are numbers out there. Like the juice is all over the board on this. Everyone is at 3.5. But some people are at like 3.5 minus plus 3.5 minus 120. And then there's another place that is at minus 3.5. And looks like it's minus 120. So it looks like it's moving in any direction here.
I will say this, a group I really respect put a sizable bet. They work with one of the biggest books in the country, a very public book, and they're kind of the one group they let take their other side to even their books out. They took a substantial bet on the Steelers, and they moved them to 3. So we will see. If a big book like that is the first to go to 3, usually other books that are a little smaller follow suit, even off air. Like they just will follow those big books that way. So it could, like I talked about that Lamar game, I said this might get up to 4.5 by kickoff. The public does not like Pittsburgh. Every time they win, it's always luck, where we always say it's not luck, it's voodoo. And I think more people are starting to see that Tomlin voodoo is a real thing. So it's to my greater point of the Steelers team. I gave you that stat about Rodgers. He will be a dog every round in this playoffs. I gave you that stat about Rodgers. He will be a dog every round in this playoffs. But let's really think about this, people. What is his path? When you break this down, what is his path? And right now, you can get him at 55-1 to win the Super Bowl, which I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen, obviously. I mean, Tomlin hasn't won a playoff game in 6 times. They're 0-6 against the spread and straight up their last 6 playoff games. It's been bad. But this is the exact break he needs. He finally has that veteran quarterback who's been there since he's had Roethlisberger, and an offense that has been played better down the stretch. And their path, I just can't get over it. You're telling me what stands in their way is the 2 seed of Drake May or a Bo Nix at the 1 seed, a team that none of us really truly believe in Denver, as good as their defense has been. And, as great as Bo Nix played this season, I could still lie to myself and see a path where Aaron Rodgers and this team can get through that. Like there is no Mahomes. And as much as I'm scared of Josh Allen and the Bills, it wouldn't be at home. He would have to come to Pittsburgh. I already gave you those stats. He just is a different quarterback on the road. So I just see this for Rodgers and this Pittsburgh team. I know it sounds crazy, but you just have to throw a little bit on. If you don't want to take the money line here, I think that's the bet. Don't take the money line Pittsburgh. Take the 55-1 because we can just hedge it if we want next round. But I for my longest shot favorite team, this is by far out of all the teams, I think this has the best value, 55-1. They were 60-1